lose another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, is it love or possession?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. Fox. The shot missing. Good defense by Claxton. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Pocket 6. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Nets. Schroeder surveying the floor. Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Herter. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And that one's good. Schroeder. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 1. Schroeder outside. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. Ellis with some nice deep.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Ellis. For 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. It's stolen. Herter with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Right side, Sabonis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
But you've got to be physically capable of finishing through contact. Nice job by Sabonis to play through it.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nets on defense. They trail by 1. Fox. It's good.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Fox gets it to go.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
The shot by Williams, no good. Right side, Fox. Doesn't go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trailed by 3. Here's Johnson, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Len's shot is off.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Missed inside. That's tipped. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead. Up 1. Live from Golden One Center. Here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Simmons. Count it. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Wiles. Back to DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wow, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Lets it go from deep. McLaughlin, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Kings trailed by 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Simmons. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Outside DeRozan. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's Schroeder missing. And Zoelis will bring it up for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Simmons. And it's sent back by Sabonis. From the baseline. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Murray. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Monk. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substituting on the court. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
1:22 left here in the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nets passing it around. Here's Schroeder. That shot off the mark. The Kings trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Brooklyn. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
We not relaying competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up if she. You go looking like I'm really him with this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's sucking. Boy. Crazy man on deck. Crazy man thing. Signal. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out there with my day one. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boy saying I need no application. I just want to party. So please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. I just want to party. So please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. As long as you're living, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely you should work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out there with my day one. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boy saying I need no application. I just want to party. So please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. I just want
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here's Vassell. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Sohan. Paul with the ball. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Jackson Davis with it. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Curry. We've played just over a minute here in the first. That three off the mark. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Wembanyama with it. Green with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. That one good for 2.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Now here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside Curry. They kick out to Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Paul. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
They kick out to Hield. Curry on the wing. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control, and got it.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Shot clock at 3. Branham can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Jackson Davis. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Collins in the post. Hasn't made one yet.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And here's Anderson for 3. Here's Wembanyama. To the left side wing. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Podziemski. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Wembanyama. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Anderson. Off the left rim and out. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Branham. Spurs passing it around. The score now all even. And that's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is Curry. Over Jones. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Up top, Podziemski. Pulls it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Looney to the left wing. There's the 3. Curry from 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Sohan. Shoots over Jackson Davis. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Now Wiggins. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Outside for Curry. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And there's the lay-in. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Now Barnes knows in this offense he's got to get out on the break. That time does it well.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
To the inside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Sohan. Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Hield outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Paul. Green with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Hield. Now here's Green. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Curry. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Back to Curry. Wiggins outside. Green left side. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Just 3 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Floats one. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Down low. They double team Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Warriors now. A 12-point game. There's Green with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
1:31 left in the third. Wiggins with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Podziemski. Collins grabs the miss. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Hield. To the paint. Here's Green. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Puts up a deep 3. It's stolen by Green. Hield outside. From the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 11. It's Vassell on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Hield. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hield's got 5 points so far.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Over in the corner, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Good if it goes. That shot off. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Spurs leading by 9. Vassell outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Inside. Shoots from the baseline. Johnson's shot is off. Now here's Kuminga. Here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Pass to Branham. Johnson the screen. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Warriors making a switch here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team.
3 points.
He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Anderson. Curry is inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vassell right side. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play.
First team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
Defensive.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Hey, you watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Wembanyama down low. Pass to Vassell. Call with the 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Warriors trailed by 12. And Anderson has it in the corner. And stolen by Barnes. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen. Curry with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Some nice passing by Golden State. A nice shot by Anderson.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's... Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors. Get up and make some noise once again.
Here's Curry.
Warriors 16.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Vassell off on the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .149 left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
And both free throws good for Curry. Spurs leading by 8. Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Sohan. Off target from outside. Now Barnes. The shot, no good. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Curry. That's tipped. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wasted no time on that one.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Spurs.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
A drive by Barnes. Wembanyama left side. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.